4,000 miles away from his bedroom in the UK, covering all your favorite sports, he's high in demand. From baseball to football, he's got every angle covered. He's gonna watch your team, even when they get smothered. It's Heist, it is Jolly Good Takes. Introducing your host, Liam.
Hello and welcome to this final stream for the game 3 between the Giants and the Athletics. I hope you can join me as we have got a deciding game to see who can win this series between the 19 and 27 Giants and the 23 and 22 Athletics. Giants looking to get their first series win on the road for over a month, and we'll see if they can do it. Hopefully you can join me for this, as I'm looking forward to it. Now let's get to the lineup, shall we? Starting off with the Giants, leading off for them is going to be Harrison Bader, as it's a lefty for the Athletics, and that's going to be Jeffrey Springs, who has done pretty well in his career against the Giants. So we'll see if that can continue. So the Giants decided to go with the righty Bader leading off. He's followed by Luis Ariz, batting second. Batting third after his monster game yesterday, Kofi Schmidt. Batting fourth, Rafi Devers. Batting fifth, Willie Adames. Batting sixth, Daniel Susak. He is playing against his former team, and he was a Rule 5 pick. Matt Chapman will bat seventh, followed by Gilbert and Eric Haas in left field. So the Giants are going left field with that selection. We'll see how he does. Now, it is really windy in Sacramento today, so it's not going to be easy for Haas. Last time out of that, Haas, he hit 2 home runs off of Yamamoto. So, not expecting the same here, but won't complain if he has anything else in store for us today. All right, just a minute or two away here from game time. Hopefully, we got a good game in store. Hoping for some home runs. So this is the second stream in Jolly Good Takes history, and stream one was a success. I would say it went really well, and I'm hoping for more of the same today. We had a good game. There was 3 home runs. Looked like the Giants were going to cruise it, but the Athletics made it interesting in the 8th with the home run. So the weather in Sacramento, as I said, really windy. Actually, winds up to 45 miles per hour, and the current temperature is about 73 degrees Fahrenheit, or about 23 degrees Celsius. And it's heavy wind left to right, so right-handed hitters, good luck filling the ball. This game may be a hard one to commentate as well, because routine flyouts are not going to be routine today. As we're almost ready for the first pitch here on a Sunday. And here it is, and it's a ball to start. And as I said, Jeffrey Springs is the pitcher for the A's. Harrison Bader leading off here in the top of the first. And he's ahead 1-0. 147 on the year for Harrison Bader, as he skies a pitch. And the wind is going to definitely blow that one out of play to even the count at 1-1. Bader was a free agent acquisition for the Giants in the offseason. He signed a 2-year contract worth around $20 million. And so far is not delivered what the Giants would have wanted. So 1-1 pitch here is below the zone for a ball, and it's 2-1. 2-1 pitch here is inside. But called a strike, and we're going to get the first challenge of the day early. We've got an early challenge today. So Harrison Bader's going to challenge it. If he's successful, it'd be 3-1. And the pitch is a ball. So it is 3-1 to Harrison Bader. So an early challenge, but a successful challenge there for Bader. And Tony Vitello seems to be loving that. So a success for the Giants there. We'll see if he can make the most of it. As the 3-1 pitch is high, and that's ball 4. And the first runner of the day is on via the walk. So Harrison Bader gets moved to the top of the lineup, and the first batter, first time up even, he gets the lead-off walk. So good start for the Giants. And now it's Luis Ariz, who's had a great series. He squares to bunt, but it's a foul ball. Luis Ariz, so far this season, having a very good season, batting .318 with a 771 OPS. Good stuff by Luis Ariz as the 0-1 pitch is into him, and he squares to bunt again. This time he misses it. He did go around, so it'll be 0-2. Interesting there by Ariz. Maybe he struggled again in his career against Springs. Squared to bunt both times, could not get it done. Now he's behind in the count 0-2. We'll see what he can do with this 0-2 pitch. And that's a slider down and away for ball number 1. Luis Ariz has only struck out 7 times all year. But it's a tough matchup, lefty on lefty here for him. 1-2 pitch. That's a line drive to left field. The wind is going to hold that one for Soderstrom, who will make an easy catch for out number 1. And that's the first out of the day, and the first out for Jeffrey Springs. That'll bring up the star of last night's game, Casey Schmidt. 4-hit game, 2 home runs, batting .293 on the year. Giants leader in home runs of 8, 21 RBIs, as we get a pickoff attempt there. Jeffrey Springs, he's 33 years old, got a 4.22 ERA on the year. A relatively good whip at 1.22 as he pitches to Casey Schmidt, who fouls off the fastball at 91. And it's 0-1. Good swing there by Casey Schmidt, but he was not able to do anything as he's behind 0-1. We'll see what he does on this 0-1 pitch. He takes the pitch inside. There'll be no challenge, and it's 1-1. Springs there tried to get him with the fastball inside, tried to jam him, but Schmidt laid off. Schmidt likes the inside fastball, but that pitch was a bit too far inside. As the 1-1 pitch is inside again to make it 2-1. So that pitch and Schmidt inside so far. Interesting. Two on count here to Giants number 3 hitter Casey Schmidt. As the pitch clock winds down, pitch is a strike, change up at the bottom of the zone. Good change up there in a fastball count to even the count at 2-2. Casey Schmidt, believe it or not, was the first Giants hitter to hit a home run in the 3rd spot in the lineup this year for the Giants, and that snapped the longest streak in baseball as a pickoff to first base, and Bader is safe. So we'll see if Bader wants to go now. That's both pickoffs been used. This is a Giants team that just does not steal much. So we'll see if he goes. As Schmidt hit a little bloop, and the wind almost pushed that one out into right field, but it is going to land for the first hit of the game. And Casey Schmidt's hot hitting continues. He's got a 1-out single to put runners at first and second. That ball looked like it was just going to drop in there comfortably, but in this weather, it almost carried out to the right fielder. So up to bat now's Rafi Devers, the Giants' big acquisition last year, making $300 million, and so far has not played to the standards he should be playing to. As he swings at the first pitch, that's a high fly ball, and Soderstrom had to run in there as the wind was pushing that one towards the infield, but he does make the catch for the second out of the inning. This is not the first A's game I've seen with crazy wind. When they played the Rangers earlier in the year, there was also crazy wind, and Nick Kurtz had a bases clearing double because of it. So anything can happen here, and maybe it's an advantage to the A's since they've played in this before. As Willie Adames takes a strike. Willie Adames, a 3-hit game yesterday. As he started to turn it around at the plate, the power is still not there, but the average is rising as he swings at the pitch, and that's going to be a fly out to Lawrence Butler in centre field. And so the Giants get a runner at first and second with 1 out, but they won't score here as we head to the bottom of the first. So Adames is not able to carry on his hot hitting there so far, but the strikeouts have certainly decreased for him. So Adrian Hauser will be the pitcher for the San Francisco Giants, and the lineup he will face will be Nick Kurtz at first base leading off, followed by Carlos Cortez in right field. Brent Rooker is the DH. Tyler Soderstrom in left field. Jeff McNeil, who normally bats 9, but against Hauser is going to bat 5th. Zach Geloff, third baseman. Lawrence Butler, centre fielder. Jonah Heim batting 8th, the catcher today. And Hernandez, shortstop, batting 9th. For Hauser, it's not been good so far in his Giants career. He has a 5.79 ERA with a record of 1-4 in 8 games. Just 23 strikeouts in 42 innings with a whip of 1.48. So a high whip, low strikeouts, high ERA. That spells disaster. We'll see if the A's can jump out to the lead here. It was all Giants to start the game yesterday. We'll see if the A's can get off to a good start today. Adrian Hauser, 8 home runs allowed so far this year, and it's not going to get easier with Nick Kurtz, who takes a pitch outside for ball 1. And in this wind, you've got to fancy Nick Kurtz's chances to hit a home run. He's batting .270 on the year, .426 on base. The big A's young power bat. 1-0 pitch, he swings and misses at the sinker. Hauser was able to get him to swing over the top of that sinker, and that's what Trevor McDonald did great last night. That's why he pitched with lots of success, as the 1-1 pitch here to Kurtz is in the dirt for ball 2, 2-1 count. Kurtz, Rookie of the Year last year. He's following up with a good start to his 2026 season. So he takes high, and it's 3-1. Kurtz to get off to a slow start as he takes time out. To get off to a slow start to begin the year, but as any no good hitters do, he's responded nicely. So 3-1 pitch here to Nick Kurtz is way up, and that'll be ball 4 to the leader in walks on the A's, Nick Kurtz. So just like the Giants, the A's get the first base runner on via the walk, and that'll put Adrian Hauser in the stretch already. Hauser, he's got a five pitch mix. He's got the sinker, changeup, slider, four seam, and curveball. So he fires the curveball in there to get a strike, and he's ahead 0-1. Cortez is the batter. He's batting .340 on the year. Very good start for Carlos Cortez as he hits a foul ball. He did not see where that one went, but it went just foul. As the trees are blowing heavily, or being blown heavily side to side, here at Sutter Health Park, home of the Giants AAA team, home of the A's, for 3 years, one more year after this one. It's the 0-2 pitch. It's a four-seam fastball above the zone, and an easy take to make it 1-2. One-two count here to Carlos Cortez. Hauser got him to swing and miss. Good change up below the zone for out number 1. Nice pitch there by Hauser, and that's good to see. The Giants starter got ahead, got to 2 strikes on him, changed his eye level with the fastball, and then delivered a nice change up below the zone there to get the first strikeout of the game for him. As that brings up Brent Rooker, who takes an in at 94 for ball number 1. Brent Rooker, 3-run home run yesterday, his 6th of the year, 21 RBIs for the DH. 1-0 count, and that's a strike right there to even it up at 1-1. Sinker there on the outside part of the plate. Suzak doing the catch-in for the Giants. 2023 first-round pick by the A's, Daniel Suzak, as the Giants were able to trade for him in the Rule 5 draft. As Brent Rooker hits a high fly ball, right field. Gilbert was getting pushed back in right field, but he was able to make the catch for the second out of the inning. And the wind was making him dance all over the place there. Outfielders are going to have to concentrate, because this wind could make them look silly. So that brings up Tyler Soderstrom. He takes a curveball for a strike. So a couple of first pitch curveballs here by Hauser to get ahead in the count. And so far, so good. .199 batting average for Soderstrom. So he takes a slider outside for ball 1, even in the count at 1-1. Hauser is 33 years old. He's played for the Brewers, the Mets, the White Sox, Tampa Bay Rays, and San Francisco Giants. This his 1-1 pitch here is popped up on the infield. The catcher Suzak could not find it, and Hauser will actually make the catch. So nice play there by Hauser to get the third out of the inning, and we go to the top of the second, still tied at 0. Suzak lost that ball, so Hauser had to step in there, take charge. He did not want that ball to drop. He wanted to get the out, as any pitcher would. Thank you for joining me here on this Sunday midday game. It's not midday here in the UK. 9:20, but not too late. Speaking of Suzak, he will lead off the inning for the Giants. He went over in the first game of this series, Suzak, but did hit a few balls hard as he's just come back from the IL. Giants optioned Christian Koss to call up Suzak. So about to start at the top of the second inning here. Not a cloud in the sky in Sacramento. The wind has probably blown them all away. It is vicious out there. So Suzak up to bat, and the pitch is a strike on the outside corner. Four-seam fastball at 92, and good pitch fire by Jeffrey Springs, and he's ahead 0-1. And if I'm right in saying Jeffrey Springs, formerly of the Tampa Bay Rays, as he throws a good changeup there, and Suzak chases out the zone. It's 0-2. Yes, Jeffrey Springs was originally at the Texans, 1 year in Boston before going to Tampa Bay for 4 years. This is now his second year with the Athletics, as he's ahead 0-2 here, and his pitch is a base hit to left field. Daniel Suzak, his hot hitting continues. So he gets the second Giants hit of the game with an 0-2 single. Springs, he will not be happy with that pitch. That was a slider that he hung in an 0-2 count. And Suzak's thinking, thank you. I will take that. He threw a good changeup to get ahead of 0-2, but he left that one over the heart of the plate. Now I bring up the former A, Matt Chapman. So he takes inside and it's 1-0. Matt Chapman in a deep funk. Did have a hit yesterday, but 5 for 50 in the month of May. Now batting 216. So he takes outside and it's 2-0. He has not hit a home run since the first road series for the Giants in San Diego. 2-0 count here to Matt Chapman, and that's four-seam fastball yanked by Jeffrey Springs, and it's 3-0. And not what you want to see if you're Jeffrey Springs to Matt Chapman. 3-0 count here to Matt Chapman. He takes a strike on the inside corner there in 93 for seam fastball. Good 3-0 pitch. Chapman looked like he was taken all the way there. Drew Gilbert's on deck for the Giants. 3-1 pitch here to Matt Chapman is a called strike on the inside, and it's 3-2. Four-seam fastball. It did not appear to be in the zone, but it was close enough to get the call, and Chapman did not want to challenge that. So after being ahead 3-0, it's now 3-2. We'll see if the runner is put in motion. 3-2 pitch is a pulled strike three, and Chapman strikes out looking, and he's just struck out looking at the same pitch 3 straight times. And that's the first out here. He thought about challenging it, but he thought best not to. Just looking, it looks like it just clipped the zone. Good pitch by Springs, as he goes way inside, but it hits Gilbert's bat, and that's a foul ball, and Gilbert's behind 0-1. Gilbert was probably hoping that hit him. It was a off-speed pitch. He struggled against lefties this year, and that would have been a free base path for the 25-year-old. Gilbert batting .234, 2 home runs, 8 RBIs on the season. His 0-1 pitch is high, and it's 1-1. Giants looking to take the lead first here at Centre Health Park. We'll see if they can. The 1-1 pitch is way up and in. Again, that sweeper. He tried to throw that sweeper again, and it was up and in. This time he did not get the fortunate foul ball, and Gilbert's now ahead 2-1. 2-1 pitch here to Gilbert is a strike. So 2-2 here, Jeffrey Springs. Looking to put away the left-hander. Gilbert goes the other way. This could be a double play. It's third baseman to the shortstop to the first baseman, Nick Kurtz, and that is a 5-6-3 double play to end the inning. So no damage done there. Due up for the A's is McNeil, Geloff, and Butler. As we head to the bottom of the second. Giants have had a few base runners early here, but no big hit yet. So let's see here. Sorry, just 1 second. So we're heading to the bottom second. Nothing here. A's still looking for their first hit. It's early though. And they're facing the perfect pitcher if they want to win this game. The A's, Adrian Hauser. Just taking a little bit longer here in between the innings. Giants field is just playing catch around the infield. So Jeff McNeil will be the leadoff hitter. He's batting .278, 342 on base, 368 slugging, 1 home run, 14 RBIs. Not a power hitter, just a good contact hitter. So he takes a strike with the sinker coming back over the plate. And it's 0-1. Jeff McNeil, 2 for 2 with runner in scoring position. First game of the series. Played a key role in their win. He's looking to play a key role in their win today. So he takes a timeout. How's the pitch? That's a low line drive and it's caught by Rafi Devers for out number 1. I thought for a second that maybe that was going to get past Devers. He's played a pretty solid first base this series. He was able to get the out there. And that brings up Zach Geloff. 5 home runs, 13 RBIs, batting .247. But he takes low for ball number 1. 1-0 pitch is low, and that's ball number 2. Two-0 here to the A's third baseman. As Geloff swings and fouls that sinker on the hands. It's 2-1 now. Got the fastball he was looking for, but that was not over the plate. And so he could only foul it off. Good pitch by Hauser. 2-1 pitch. It's a high drive, centre field. It's carrying, but a good play by Bader, who goes up against the wall. Good swing there by Geloff. The wind looked like that may have been helping it. And Bader just caught that. He reached out with his left hand and made the catch on the warning track. Hauser thought that one may have went as he gives a thumbs up to his centre fielder. And that brings up Lawrence Butler as he takes a strike down the middle. Though Suzak just did a Bailey there, who dropped the pitch. It's 0-1 to Lawrence Butler. As Butler fouls one off the other way. Oh and 2 now, Hauser. His pitch is high. Butler checked his swing, never went around. We just thought about it a little bit. But that's a ball above the zone, and it's 1-2. 1-2 pitch here is inside. He throws Butler, but he couldn't get the ball to come back over the plate. He started that sinker in on the hands, tried to get it to come back over the plate from the first base side, but could not. As Butler spoils off a good change up there from Hauser. Giants A's. Used to be across the Bay Bridge from each other. But as the A's move across to Las Vegas and follow the Raiders. As Hauser with the pitch there, that's called strike 3, fast on the outside corner. We're going to get the first challenge for the A's. And we'll see. As the call is confirmed, it is a strike. So the A's will lose a challenge there as Butler goes down uncalled strike 3. Hauser not giving up a hit yet, looking pretty good. As the A's go down quietly. Be interesting to see how the Giants do against a left-hander today. They've notoriously struggled the last couple of years. Under Farhan Zaidi, they liked the platoon options with Darren Ruff, Austin Slater, Jonathan Solano. Under Buster Posey, they like the everyday players. But so far, it's not worked out for the Giants' new president of baseball operations. In fairness, if you ask Mets fans how they're liking Slater, I'm not sure that's working out either. Slater, part of the famous platoon duo the Giants had in right field with him and Mike Yastrzemski. Yastrzemski, he had a walk-off hit a couple of nights ago against the Boston Red Sox, and the Braves are on fire. They are one of the best teams in baseball. As we're getting ready for the top of the third here in a nothing game. So 138 there in Sacramento. And the left fielder for the Giants, Eric Haas, is coming up as he takes a strike down the middle. 91-mile-an-hour cutter there. Haas batting 300 in his small sample size so far. So he takes it outside and it's 1-1. Some Junku Lee shots there in the crowd. As Haas hits a ground ball to third baseman Zach Geloff. He'll fire it over to Nick Kurtz, and that's the first out of the inning. A 5-3 ground out there. So that will mean the Giants' top of the order will come back around, and Harrison Bader, who drew a walk first time up, is up to bat. As he swings at the first pitch and fouls it, cutter just above the zone. Bader fouls that one straight back. And he's behind 0-1 on the 0-1 pitch. Bader swings again and it's foul again, and he's behind 0-2. 160 ISO power for Bader. So good power for Bader this season, but 140 average is not going to cut it. So he takes up for ball number 1. 1-2 pitch here by Springs. He's down for ball 2. Good change up there, but Bader was able to stay off that one. So it was a good change up there by Jeffrey Springs. 2-2 pitch. It's a drive to right field. Is the wind going to push it? It is pushing it. And ooh, over his back shoulder. Cortez makes the catch for out number 2. Every fly ball you have got to run hard. Because you get the feeling that one of these is going to drop. And that could be the pivotal moment in the game. Luis Arias now at bat. He's 0 for 1. He flew out in the first. To the left fielder. He hit his first home run in game 1 of the series. If he hits the same ball in this weather, it may go 400. The wind's blowing that much as the 0-1 pitch. And that's a high drive to right field. And the wind is blowing it Out of here. That's a home run to Luis Ariz, his second of the year. The camera thought Cortez was going to catch that. It looked like a routine fly ball, and the wind just blew that over the fence. And the Giants take the lead. Well, as I said, you get one in this air to right field, and you've got a great chance of a home run. That's the first home run of the game. As Casey Schmidt is now at bat. One 0 pitch here to Casey Schmidt is high. Hernandez, he just lost the ball completely, and he was nowhere near it. It's 2-0 count here to Casey Schmidt. He's in there for a strike. So it's 2-1 here to Casey Schmidt. He fouls off the pitch, and it's 2-2. Luis Ariz, not known for his power, but 2 home runs this series to minor league park and with the wind. It's a good day if you're a left-handed hitter. 2-2 pitch here to Schmidt. And Schmidt got jammed on the inside. He hits a ground ball to the third baseman, Zach Geloff, who fires it over to first for the third out of the inning. But the Giants go up 1-0 thanks to the home run to Luis Ariz. And here on Jolly Good Takes is Boom Boom Baseball.
When Liam streams your game, it's boom boom baseball. High, deep, and never coming back.
So Luis Ariz hits his second home run of the year, and the Giants are up 1-0 as we head to the bottom of the third. So yesterday, Casey Schmidt started scoring off with the solo home run. Today, it's Luis Ariz starting the scoring off with a solo home run. The A's will be hoping it's a different outcome today than it was yesterday. Let's see. I'd love to see how hard Ariz hit that ball. Went 340 feet. Let's see, how hard did Luis Ariz hit that ball? 95 miles an hour. So it was a hard hit ball. 42 degree launch angle. So that got way up in the air. And that's what you got to do. If you can get one in the air to right field, you're going to have a home run. And so we are at the bottom of the third here. Adrian Hauser is now pitching with the lead. And his first pitch is a strike. And it's 0-1. The batter, Jonah Heim, he's a backup catcher for the A's. 0-1 pitch here is low, and it's 1-1. 1-1 pitch here to Jonah Heim. He takes a strike on the outside corner. The A's are down to one challenge, so you will not see them challenge unless it's a big situation, I would imagine. So 1-2 pitch here to Jonah Heim. He fouls off the sinker. And there's a base hit for Jonah Heim. So there's the A's first hit right there. So the A's are looking to start a rally here. As that wind is 35 miles an hour to right field. That is crazy wind. As there's a little bloop, and this could be a double play. Arrives, fires it to Willie Adames, who fires it across to Rafi Devers, and that's a first pitch double play for Adrian Hauser. And that eliminates the threat the A's had there. Luis Arraez just looking silky smooth over at second base. He's doing it all for the Giants. And that will bring up Nick Kurtz, who you've got to think if he just hits one at 80% and his E takes high, the 1-0 pitch here to Nick Kurtz is down and in, and it's 2-0. Hauser may want to stay away from Nick Kurtz. He's a big left-handed power bat. 2-0 pitch is a strike, and it's 2-1. Pitch here is down and away, and it's 3-1. Kurtz, he walked his first time up. Maybe Hauser wants nothing to do with him. As there's pitch, and it's a ball four. So Hauser, as I imagined, does not want anything to do with Nick Kurtz. That'll be a two-out base runner, as Kurtz draws his second walk of the game. That'll bring up Cortez. Carlos Cortez, batting 337. He struck out in the first inning. As he rounds one sharply to Willie Adames, who's just going to trot over to second base, step on the bag. That will end the inning. And after three, it's 1-0 to the Giants. Wow. Still thinking about that first home run. That ball just kept carrying with the wind and it just kept carrying until it was out of here. So I'm just doing this in between innings quickly. So one nothing here to the Giants in the top of the fourth. Luis Ariz, he's just been the Giants' best player. He is just consistent every day. And to lead off the inning, it'll be Rafi Devers. And again, with his power, if he can hit 180% to right field, that thing will go. So he takes way down and outside. We'll see if he gets a pitch hit. Pitch to hit. As Devers hits a soft ground ball, that's a nice easy play for the shortstop. He fires over to the first baseman and Devers grounds out. That's out number one of the inning, and Willie Adames will be up. And Willie Adames, his power is normally to right centre, so that's the way the wind's pushing. So we'll see if he can get one in the air. He's behind 0 and 1 here. 0-1 pitch and a big swing and a miss above the zone. It's 0 and 2. 0-2 pitch here as Adames flies one, and that's going to go out of play. And that's going to go over the roof at the stadium. The wind may still be pushing that, and it may be now just hit a car in the car park. 1-0 here, 1 out in the top of the fourth. Willie Adames, the 0-2 pitch. As he grounds one to the third baseman, Zach Geloff, who fires it to Nick Kurtz. And Nick Kurtz comes off the bag, and it's a bad throw, and Willie Adames going to reach. It looked like for a second, maybe Nick Kurtz got the tag on him, but the umpire says safe. And that'll be an error on Geloff. You've got to wonder, did the wind maybe push that one? It was kind of a lazy throw that just took off towards home plate side. And Kurtz could not tag the runner. So the Giants have got one out base runner here for Daniel Suzak. A pick of attempt there. Adames gets back safely. Suzak, I imagine he's Giants' number one choice to be the catcher after their Patrick Bailey trade. As he swings and misses a changeup, and it's 0 and 1. We'll see if Willie Adames wants to steal base. 0-1 pitch is fouled out of play to the right, and it's 0 and 2. Holding the off-speed pitch there. And Suzak was only able to foul it off. Oh two here then to Daniel Suzak. It's a fastball, way above the zone. Almost like a pitch out there, it was that high. But it's 1 and 2. One-two pitch, and there's a pick of attempt, and they got Willie Adames picked off, but the umpire's going to call a ball. And Jeffrey Springs is livid. The umpire's gone over to talk to him. Jeffrey Springs is not happy then. He thought he had Adamas picked off. Instead, the umpire's called a balk. So Willie Adamas will be on second base. We'll see the replay again here, or I'll see the replay again here. And in the A's dugout, they are screaming, "That's fucking horseshit," as he spits out his sunflower seeds. They are not happy with that balk call. A's manager just shouts out, "Fucking horseshit." And so, Daniel Susak has now got an at bat with a runner in scoring position, and he fouls off fastball down the middle when it's 1-2. One-two pitch here is outside for ball number 2, and it's 2-2. Two-two count here to Daniel Susak, and he's a swing and a miss. Good change up below the zone. Got him out of front that of that pitch, broke him down there for out number 2. Good low change up there by Springs as Chapman now comes out with a runner in scoring position, 2 outs, which he was a strength at knocking these runners in as he crushes one to left field, but that is going to have been completely knocked down. Looks like that was probably going foul based on the direction of the wind, but that looked like a good hit and it's gone absolutely nowhere. And in this weather, opposite field may be the best approach for these right-handed hitters. Extreme winds there in Sacramento. As Chapman hits a high drive, can he get it through the wind? He will. That's going to be a run scored, a double. And that's a 2-out, 1-run double there for Matt Chapman. As the Giants double their lead. Had no idea if that was going to stay up with the wind. Or get down, should I say, with the wind. But it does. And it's 2-0 Giants. Matt Chapman with a good drive there. Nice to see for Matt Chapman. He's been really struggling, but he put a good swing on that one. So the Giants double their lead. And still 2 outs with a runner at second. And Drew Gilbert's the batter now as he takes ball 1. He takes outside for ball number 2. Eric Haas, the batter, on deck. In this weather, Chapman did hit that one well to get that to be a base hit as Gilbert takes a strike. So the error comes back and costs the A's there. Dallas reached on the error by Zach Geloff. Chapman drove him in. Gilbert's ahead 2-1. and Jeffrey Springs steps off. 2-0 to the Giants, top of the fourth. Is 2-1 pitch. Drew Gilbert. It's low, but we're going to get challenged by the A's. They've already lost a challenge. They're going to challenge this one. It looks like they're going to win it. The big difference between 2-1 and 3-1. And it did catch spot of the zone, so that'll be a strike. So the A's have one chance remaining. Sud challenge that, and they win it. And it evens count here. It's 2-2. We'll see. Does he go with the slider away here to try and strike out Gilbert? He does do the slider away, and Gilbert fouls it off, and it's 2-2. 2-2 here to Drew Gilbert. That's high, and it'll be a full count. Went with the fastball there, but that wasn't close. Three-two pitch here to Drew Gilbert. And that's a drive to right field. He didn't get it at all. The wind is blowing that one, and that's coming in. And Cortez, he's got to get there. He's got to get there, and he does get there. He does get there to record the third out of the inning. Again, it looked like a routine fly ball. But the wind kept blowing that one in. As Jeffrey Springs is still going at the umpire here. He is not happy with that ball call. And we go to the bottom of the fourth as the Giants double their lead. If anyone's out there, how are you doing today? Feel free to leave a comment. I'll love to interact with the chat. Or if you're watching this not live, feel free to leave comments. What's your favourite baseball moment of all time? Would love to hear them. So 2-0 Giants here. And some a bit of news here. Eric Lauer traded to the Dodgers. Interesting. So we're ready here for the bottom of the fourth as Brent Rooker grounds one to Willie Adames. Looks like a routine play. Oh, Willie Adames bobbles it as he fires it to first just in time to get Brent Rooker out. That was a routine ground ball that Adames just bubbled it, and he had to put a lot on the throw there just to get the out. But he recovered well. Brent Rooker wasn't running all too hard. Hauser appreciates the effort of his shortstop. As Soderstrom's now batting, and he takes a pitch for a strike. He fouled out in the first inning as he takes the ball outside and it's 1-1. 1-1 pitch here is hit hardly but foul. Hit hardly down the first base line, but it will be foul. So far, so good for Adrian Hauser. One-two pitch here to Soderstrom, and here it's a ground ball to Luis Ariz. Luis Ariz with a nice dive. He fires it to first, and that's second out of the inning. Nice dive there by Ariz. Showed good range. So Luis Ariz, he's just having a fabulous series there. That looked like it could have beat him. Instead, he just dived, got the ball, fired over to first base for the second out. So here's Jeff McNeil. He takes a strike. There's that curveball again by Hauser. That is used effectively to get ahead in the count. 0-1 pitch here to Jeff McNeil's high, and it'll be 1-1. Never look at this Luis Ariz play. It took a nasty hop just as he dived. He was able to get the glove to it and fire it on his knees to Devers at first base as it's 2-1 now to Jeff McNeil. 2-1 pitch here is way outside. It's 3-1. He lost all feel there of the pitch there, did Hauser. 3-1 pitch is fouled by Jeff McNeil, and it's 3-2. It's a full count. Three-two pitch, Jeff McNeil. That's high for ball four. The Giants are going to challenge it, but they're going to lose this one. That pitch was way high. Susak tapped his head straight away, but that one wasn't close. It'll be a 2-out walk. Susak maybe thinking that sunk back into the zone, but it did not, and it wasn't close. So 2-out walk there for Jeff McNeil. And Geloff, whose error cost the A's 1 run last inning, would like to amend for that here. Weird feel here. Every time a right-handed hitter comes up, as Geloff grounds onto Matt Chapman, who fires it over to Devers for the 3rd out of the inning. So far, just one hit for the A's. It's a weird game, this one. Anytime there's a lefty up, I'm expecting a home run. But anytime there's a righty up, I'm just thinking, how are they going to get a home run? So 2-0 here after 4 innings to the Giants, looking to win the series. Winner takes this series. This is the decider. Giants split in LA. Looking to follow that up with a good series win against a good athletics club. Be Haas, the left fielder, leading off. The left fielder, who was a left field option to play left field. A lot of left field. Let's have a look. What's going on the US PGA Championship? How's that going? Aaron Rye leads. Interesting. Let's look at baseball scores around the MLB. Cubs, White Sox in a good game there, 7-7. As Haas fouls off the first pitch he faces. Diamondbacks, Rockies, nothing, just got underway there. Dodgers up 6-0 on the Angels. They're only in the fourth inning. The Rays beat the Marlins earlier, 6-3. As the 0-1 pitch is low and it's 1-1. Dre Rasmussen, 4-1 with a 3.19 ERA. Yuri Perez with the loss, he's 2-6. Orioles beat the Nationals 7-3. Phillies continue their hot streak as they win 6-0. As there's a swing and a miss on a changeup there by Eric Haas. 6-0 Phillies. Paul Skeens with the loss there. He's 6-3. Zach Wheeler gets the win. He's 3-0 with a 1.99 ERA. So good start for Zach Wheeler. Braves demolish the Red Sox as Brian Bayo, another rough outing for him. He's 2-5, 7.16 ERA. 1-2 pitch here to Haas. There's a swing and a miss. So Haas goes down on strikes for the first out of the inning. So it'll be Bader as the Giants flip the lineup over. He walked in the first, flew out to right field in the second. In the third, his second time up, he looks at strike one. It's 0-1. Guardians beat the Reds 10-3. Blue Jays won 4-1 as Kevin Gordon got the win there. Former Giant. 0-1 pitch is fouled to right field and it's 0-2. The Mets beat the Yankees, so the Mets have found some good form. They swept the Tigers and now they beat the Yankees in the series 7-6 after 10. As Bader takes outside, it's 1-2. Rangers demolish the Astros. Astros 10 games under 500. Nathan Eovaldi there with the win. Twins beat the Brewers. And Royals beat the Cardinals as Bader. The line drive there to left field, but that one will hang up for Soderstrom to catch for the second out of the inning. Hit that one well, Bader, but you are going to have to hit it the best of your life. It's going to hit to left field today. And Arise, who hit the home run, is coming up to bat. And he may see this opportunity to get his home run total up with this wind. Great bat to ball skills as he takes wide. And it's 1-0. 1-0 here to Arise, and he fouls one. And the wind just shoots that one, and it keeps going to right field, just shoots and takes off. And that evens count at 1-1. 1-1 pitch here to Luis Arise, and it's fouled, and it's 1-2. One, two count to Luis Arise. He lines one, and that's a base hit, his second hit of the game. Lawrence Butler will get it, throw to second, and it'll be a single for Luis Arise. As Luis Arise is doing it all for the Giants. He leads the team in steals. He's now hitting home runs, which he's not going to hit many, but he is hitting home runs, and his defense has been superb. So that'll bring up Schmidt, who's 1 for 2. So he takes low for ball one. One over here to Casey Schmidt. He probably wouldn't hit a home run. But can he drive in a rise? He does hit a fly ball. He got it well, but in this wind, it's knocking everything down. So that's going to be the third out of the inning. Giants up 2-0 after midway through 5. Put that one well, Schmidt, but in this weather, you're just not going to get anything. Two nothing. Can the A's offense get going? Took them until late yesterday. Can they get going today? Again, if you're watching this, if you could smash the like button, hit the subscribe button, that'd be much appreciated. Going to be streaming baseball games every day here on Jolly Good Takes. Not just the Giants, not just the Athletics. Games that interest me and interest you. In the future, we'll also have NFL content as well, NFL watch-alongs, for all the primetime games. This is Lawrence Butler, and that's another first pitch curveball by Hauser to get ahead 0-1. And that's outside, and it's 1-1. See if the bottom of the A's lineup can set up for Nick Kurtz. 1-1 pitch is outside, 2-1. 2-1 here to Lawrence Butler. That's fouled, and it's 2-2. 2-2 pitch here to Lawrence Butler. That's high, full count. Hauser does not want to walk off the leadoff batter here. Full count pitch is fouled off. Gave him a heater, and Butler fouled it off. Another full count pitch, and Butler fouls it off again. Sinker at the top of the zone. Butler fouls that one off. Full count here, and that's called strike 3. Got him on the inside plate, and that's out number 1. Inside part of the plate, he got him looking. Butler was looking to draw the walk. Hauser went with that pitch that starts off on the inside and comes back on. It was actually a ball, so the A's did have one challenge if they challenged it. They would have won it, but they decide not to, and that's first out of the inning. So Jonah Heim will be the batter. So he takes a strike first pitch, and it's 0-1. 0-1 pitch here is a ball, and it's 1-1. 1-1 pitch here is in the dirt, and it's 2-1. 2-1 pitch here is a strike, 2-2. As Adamus adds something blue on the field there, so Adamus puts his hands up, goes to collect it, he's going to take it off the field. It looks like a carrier bag, and in this wind, I'm surprised more stuff isn't being blown onto the field. 2-2 pitch, fouled off. 2-2 pitch here to Jonah Heim, and that's outside is a full count again. Full count pitch here is a diving stop by Adamus as it's grounded towards the middle, and he fires to first base. Beautiful play there by Willie Adamus to get the second out. Heim hit that one back up the middle. Adamus, who was shifted that way, dives to cut it from getting into the outfield, and he fires it across to Devers, and that was a beautiful play there by Willie Adamus. He almost had an error earlier in the game, but that one right there was really nice. 0-1 now to the number 9 hitter, Hanez, and it's 1-1 as that pitch is in the dirt. 1-1 the count, and that's a base hit to right field for Hanez. Nice swing there by Hanez. He went the opposite field. He went with the wind to get a 2-out single there, and that will bring up Nick Kurtz with a runner at first. And this is where it gets scary for Adrian Hauser. And he fires the first pitch way up and in. Susak, as his momentum carries him towards first base, tries to pick off the runner at first base, but gets back there safely. That was way up and in there. Kurtz is on a 40-game on-base streak. And it's 2-0 now to Nick Kurtz. And there's a strike on the outside corner to make it 2-1. Good sinker there. 2-1 pitch to Nick Kurtz is outside 3-1. 3-1 here to Nick Kurtz as he calls a timeout. So 3-1 pitch here to Nick Kurtz's low for ball 4. That's another walk for Nick Kurtz, his third of the game, and it'll be runners at first and second. And Hauser probably smartly decided, look, if he gets one in the wind to right field, it's gone. I'm just going to take my chances with the next batter, who will be Carlos Cortez. His first pitch is a called strike on the inside part of the plate. That was actually a ball, but no challenge there. And he's behind 0-1. And it's a big first pitch there for Hauser. See, his pitch is outside. They're going to check if he swung. He did not, though, and it's 1-1. The A's looking to get on the scoreboard, see if they can take the lead or tie it up. Hine runs on second base. 1-1 pitch is outside. It's 2-1. Another lefty is Carlos Cortez. So if he gets it in the air, the A's could take the lead. 2-1 pitch is a curveball, and Tene slams his bat as he pops this one up. And Adamas, who can't find it, and it's going to drop. Oh my God, the Giants are calamity out there. And the one run, we'll see, actually. No, they're not going to send the runner, but oh no, they did. One run scored, and it's runners at the corners. What were the Giants doing there? Willie Adamas. He lost the ball completely. So one run scores for the A's there by that stupid mistake by Adamas. He just completely lost the ball. Chapman tried to come in and catch it, but he couldn't. And it'll be 2-1 to the Giants with runners at the corners, and this inning will continue. And they're going to get a mound visit here after that play. On a windy day, anything can happen. For the Giants there, I don't know if it was wind, I don't know if it was the sun, but Adamas just whiffed on the ball. So runner up second and third, sorry, for Brent Rooker, and it's a line drive, but it's going to hold up. It's going to hold up for Harrison Bader to make the catch and retire the side. So the A's get one on the error by Adamas, but it's just the one after Brent Rooker lines out to Harrison Bader in centre field. And we go to the top of the sixth. Giants up 2-1. Two on here to the Giants, and the wind, as I said, is a factor, and it was a factor there. Not a high scoring game, but Not a bad game so far. Both teams looking to win this series. And would you look at that? The White Sox walk it off against the Cubs and they win this series. The White Sox, one of the stories of the season. So it'll be Ruffy Devers to lead off the inning for the Giants. We'll see if he can do any damage here. Jeffrey Springs will remain in the game, and the first pitch is on the outside corner for a strike, and it's 0-1. 0-1 pitch here to Ruffy Devers, and he fouls it. Pretty ugly swing there, to be honest. It's 0-2. 0-2 pitch to Rafi Devers as he shoots one the other way. It's nicely played by Geloff for the first out of the inning. And that's one away for Jeffrey Springs. He's pitched pretty nicely. There was a win-aided home run for Luis Ariz and a two-out hit double by Matt Chapman. And apart from that, Springs has pitched nice as he gets ahead of Willie Adames, and it's 0-1. 0-1 pitch to Willie Adames is very high, and it evens count 1-1. Adames reached an error last time up, and he scored the run thanks to the Matt Chapman double. 1-1 pitch is a high fly ball, and Lawrence Butler batting in the sun shades his eyes, comes in and makes a catch for out number 2. No fly out is easy today. He went back and then he had to come in. His Adames is 0 for 3. And just things are blowing all over the field here. Leaves, bags. Suzak takes low for ball 1. Suzak's 1 for 2. He had a single last time up. He takes a strike, and it's 1-1. Jeffrey Springs is looking to get through the 6th here. This next pitch will be his 90th. As Suzak fouls one to right field. Jeffrey Springs looking to put away Adames and finish the inning. Checks off a few pitches. He sets and he fires, and it's up for ball number 2. 2-2. 2-2 pitch to Suzak. And he goes out of zone, chases one, he grounds it to Nick Kurtz, who will flip it back. Jeffrey Springs to end the inning. Go to the bottom of the 6th. Giants up 1 run. Hopefully, in the future, we'll have some guests on the show to do the watch along with. Spoken to some people that would like to watch the game. I think that'd be exciting. Be good to talk about the game, talk strategy, talk what we want to do, what we would do, what we think they're going to do, whether we agree with what they do. As we're going to the bottom of the sixth. And leading off the inning will be Tyler Soderstrom as he takes first pitch strike. Hauser's been very good so far. He gave up the 1 run last inning on the pop out that just fell in between Chapman and Adamas as his pitch is high and it's 1-1. 1-1 pitch is inside and it's 2-1. 2-1 pitch, and there's that curveball that's been so effective today. When he's needed to get a strike, he's been able to throw that curveball and it evens it at 2-2. 2-2 pitch. Inside, full count. He's got to a few full counts as Hauser to lead off the inning. For the most part, he's been managed to limit the walk, so we'll see what he does here. As that's ball four, so he does not limit the walk this time. And the A's will have a lead off base runner. We'll see how long the Giants have Hauser in the game for. So Jeff McNeil yanks one, and it's a fair ball caught by Devers. He steps on first bag. Soderstrom's caught down in a rundown. He's going to be out, and that's a double play. The second double play hit by the A's. Jeff McNeil smoked that ball straight to Devers. He caught it on one hop, stepped on first. Just looking at it again. He dropped it initially. He then steps on first to get the first out. He chases after Soderstrom, fires it to Adamas, who tags Soderstrom out. And Geloff will come up with 2 outs as he takes a strike. So Devers, he could have got the double play easier if he caught it and stepped on first. Instead, he drops it, but his momentum took him to first as Geloff takes inside. His momentum took him to first, where he steps on the base, but that forces a tag play And Sejin got caught in the rundown as Geloff gets a 2-out single. And that double play is hurting the A's right now. Lawrence Butler, he swings at the first pitch and he crushes one foul. What with the A's lineup? Throughout the 4 hitters have a hit. As here's the 0-1 pitch to Butler, and the runner goes, and he's going to steal the base as the throw goes into the outfield, but arrives there to cover it up. Good steal there by Geloff, and good fielding by Rice to stop that going into centre field, and the runner has to stay at second. With 2 outs, it's not as big a deal, but it's still a good play by the Giants' second baseman. So it's 1-1 now, runner in scoring position for the A's. They're looking to tie this game up here in the bottom of the 6th inning. As there's a big swing and a miss on a change-up by Butler. Butler's over 2 strikeouts today. Jonah Heim on deck. 1-2 pitch. It's fouled. Is the wind gonna blow it back? Oh, what a play by Matt Chapman. The wind blows that one back. That would always certainly be a foul ball in the crowd. And Chapman's just there waiting for it. And he reaches back over his head to make the catch as he's falling away. So hopefully that's a confidence booster for Chapman as Adrian Hauser loves it. And the wind is playing all sorts of tricks out there. There's foul balls that are outs. There's outs that are foul balls. There's fly outs that are home runs. There's home runs that are fly outs. And we go to the top of the 7th. Giants still on top. It's all good. That's what I need to do. Just looking at the games tomorrow. Tomorrow, there is Brewers versus Cubs. And that's what we're going to be doing tomorrow. Brewers, Cubs in Chicago. That will be an NL Central Division showdown. Two of the best teams in the National League. It'll be Brandon Sproat against Shota Imanaga. Brandon Sproat, who they got for trading Freddie Peralta to the Mets. And Shota Imanaga, the Japanese lefty. As Matt Chapman, after making that great play, is going to face a new pitcher, which is righty Justin Sterner. 21 games, he's got a 4.22 ERA, and he's just throws a strike, saving the count at 1-1. 1-1 here to Matt Chapman. He's had a good game. He fouls off the sweeper. He's behind 1-2. 1-2 pitch here to Matt Chapman. He's high and it's 2-2. The A's are looking to keep this to just a 1-run lead for the Giants. 2-2 pitch here to Matt Chapman is outside 3-2. Good sweep, but good take there by Matt Chapman. Matt Chapman, he's always had a good eye. 3-2 pitch is fouled off. And it'll be another payoff pitch here to Matt Chapman. And Chapman hits a soft ground ball. Running in is the Nays. He fires it across the diamond to Nick Kurtz. It's a good play by the shortstop of the Athletics to get the first out of the inning. Now bring up Drew Gilbert, who's 0 for 2. He fouls off the first pitch. Jung-Hoo Lee's on deck for Haas. Now the lefty's out the game. He definitely improves their defense as well. Gilbert takes the ball and it's 1-1. 'And he takes 2-1 now. 2-1 count and Gilbert fouls it off as his helmet goes flying off. 2-2 count is fouled there by Gilbert and remains 2-2. 2-2 pitch is a foul ball. Gilbert went the other way. There was a big hole. They were playing him shifted to pull. Tried to go other way, and it's just foul on the third base side. So another 2-2 pitch, and this one's grounded softly to first base. Kurt's going to pick it up. He's going to step on first base for out number 2. The A's defense has not been the best this series, but they get the out there. And Jung-Hoo Lee will be the pinch hitter. Lee batting .263, 3 home runs, 16 RBIs. Jung-Hoo Lee takes a strike, the sweeper, and it's 0-1. 0-1 pitch here to Jungli's swung on a miss. It's 0-2. As Lee takes a high to make it 1-2. As Lee fouls off the 1-2 pitch, he spoils that one. So 1-2 pitch is high for ball 2. 2-2 pitch here to Jungli's a fast down the middle. He fouls that one out of play. Six pitch at bat so far for Jung-Hoo Lee, his first at bat of the game. As he fouls off another one. And Lee fouls it again, so that's 7 pitches now. And he's baffling. So Haz went 6 innings, gave up 4 hits. He did have 5 walks, but just the 1 run. As Lee puts a slow tapper in play, it's fired to the first baseman Nick Kurtz. A bit of a high throw, but Kurtz able to step on the base for the 3rd out of the inning. So we head into the 7th inning stretch. Giants up by 1. So 7th inning stretch time. For improvements, probably going to add the song. But for now, I've not got it. So we're just going to have to sit here and wait. We'll see what the A's can do here. Get one into right field, and you've got a tied game. Sam Hentish is the lefty. He's going to come in for the Giants. Just going to be his 4th game of the season. He's got a 0 ERA, only pitched 2.1 innings, 3 strikeouts, 3 walks. 2-1 now to Jonah Hine. Jonah Hine has switched it, so he's now hitting from the right hand side. And he takes a strike, and it's 2-2. Two pitch coming up. That's swung on a miss for strike number one and the first out. Strikeout number one and the first out of the inning. Elevated the off-speed pitch, but he did get a swing and miss. He will take that. And up to bat is Hernandez, who's also switched it around on the first pitch. He pops it up, and Harrison Bader comes running in to make the catch for the second out. With the wind blowing it, that ball is just in the air for a mile. You have no idea where it's going to fall, but it does go into Harrison Bader's glove for the second out of the inning. So 2 outs here in the bottom of the seventh. So far, a quick inning. One strikeout and then one fly out on the first pitch to Harrison Bader. As Nick Kurtz now up, he's walked 3 times today as he fouls off the first pitch. Giants want nothing to do with him in this weather. Over one to Nick Kurtz, and that pitch is high. It's 1-1. And Kurtz fires off the next pitch, and it's 1-2. And the 1-2 pitch is a cold strike 3. That was way high. Kurtz wanted to challenge it. He's not going to challenge it. They do have a challenge remaining. So that's the end of the inning. That pitch was way high. Umpire called the strike 3. And there was no challenge, so the Giants will take that. As we head to the top of the 8th, and it's still 2-1. We've got a low-scoring game here in Sacramento. As we hit the 2-hour mark on the live stream. 2-1 Giants. Luis Ariz got the scoring started with a home run, aided by the wind. Willie Jamison scored after a double by Matt Chapman. He reached by an error. And for the A's, it was an infield pop-up that Willie Adames lost in the sun. And they did give Carlos Cortez credit for the RBI on that one, since they did not rule it an error, even though it should have been. We'll see if they keep the same pitch of the A's. Right now, they've got staff member who cannot carry the water on the field. They just want to water the mound a bit, but the guy keeps dropping it. There's an issue with the mound here. There's a slight delay. So let's see who's the pitcher. It's going to be Luis Medina, and he's got 1.62 ERA in 12 games. So far, pretty good season. As Bader takes a strike. Bader 0 for 2. He did draw a walk to lead the game, but has done nothing since. And he takes a strike, and it's now 0 and 2. Oh, 2 pitch to Bader is outside, and it's a ball, and it's 1 and 2. One two pitch. Bader checks his swing, and it's 2 and 2. Two pitch here to Harrison Bader. And he hits a weak ground ball as Geloff boots it, but he catches it again, and he has a wild throw to first base. And Bader's going to reach. A wild throw there. Kurtz could not collect the ball. And the Giants get a lead-off base runner thanks to another error by Geloff, his second of the game. Maybe Luis Ariz, who's been a thorn in the A's side, to come up. As he takes up for ball number 1. Oh, 1-0 pitch, sorry, to Luis Ariz is outside. It's now 2-0 to Luis Ariz. And he takes a strike. Two on count now to Luis Ariz. Takes outside, it's 3-1. And Ariz takes outside, it's ball 4. And it's going to be runners at first and second. For the Giants, they're looking to add on It's Casey Schmidt. He was a hero yesterday. Can he become the hero today? Luis Medina, the pitcher. The Casey Schmidt up now. He takes it inside. The teams continue to attack Casey Schmidt inside. And it's 1-0 to Casey Schmidt. Two now. 2-0 to Casey Schmidt now. As Schmidt fouls one past third base. Two-one pitch here to Casey Schmidt. As Schmidt does a base hit to right field. Will they send the runner? Or are they going to hold him up for the bases loaded? They're going to hold him up for the bases loaded. So Schmidt with his second hit of the game, and it will be the bases loaded for Rafi Devers. Schmidt just went opposite field there. Good piece of hitting by Schmidt. As they're going to call Medina for a step off there. So that'll be his first step off there. So the 0-0 first pitch here to Rafi Devers is a strike. Good fastball down and away. The 0-1 pitch is a base hit to centre field. One run's definitely going to score. As it's bobbled by Butler, that should score. The second run is going to be 4-1 Giants. A 2 RBI single there for Rafi Devers. Luis Arias scores. Harrison Bader scores. And the Giants go 4-1. Devers just got the pitch right down the middle. He drilled it up the middle for a fastball. And they're going to just give him one RBI and the error because Butler bobbled it in the outfield, which allowed Luis Arias to come across. And here's Willie Adames, who takes outside for ball one. So no out still here in the top of the eighth. Giants are looking to blow this thing open. Willie Adames is ahead 1-0 here. As he swings at a sinker and it's 1-1. And on the replay, you can see, yes, it was just one RBI for Devers because Arise is going to hold up at third as Lawrence Butler bobbled it in the outfield as the pitch is high. It's 2-1 to Willie Adames. So Medina, who was off to a good start this year, has given up 2 runs already. 1 earned. As Adames has a base hit to left. And that ball's bobbled as well. What are the Athletics doing? They're going to hold Schmidt at third base, but another bubble in the outfield. And the base is going to be loaded again as Willie Adames gets a hit. The Athletics are bobbling balls all over the place in the outfield. So space is loaded, no outs, and we're going to get a pitching change here. So Luis Medina could not record an out. Some bad defense, but bad pitching. It's 4-1 Giants, and they're looking to blow this game open. So it's going to be Daniel Suzak who's got an opportunity with the bases loaded against his former team. Again, if you're in here, make sure to smash that like button. Bases loaded, top of the eighth, no outs for the Giants. We'll see what they can do. It's going to be Jose Suarez, a lefty, so they brought in a lefty to face Daniel Souza. And the first pitch is swung on and missed by Susak. Started him off with a changeup. Susak was very eager there. And it's tied 0-1. The wind's blowing crazy here in Sacramento. The Giants are looking to make this crazy by opening up a big lead. The pitch swung on and missed by Susak again. He got him to chase another changeup. Bases loaded. 0-2 count to Daniel Suzak. Wind up. The pitch. It's foul to the right. Giants looking to really blow this game open. Arrive's got the scoring off with a home run. It's got the scoring started with a home run. Chapman, an RBI double. And now Devers with a base hit that scored 2-1 via the error, as it's now 1-2 to Suzak. Schmidt at third base, Rafi Devers at second base, and Willie Adams at first base. The pitch. He went with that change if he got him to chase the first two times, but Suzak did not chase it this time. And it's 2-2. Can the A's limit the damage? Matt Chapman on deck. 2-2 pitch here to Daniel Suzak. It's a ground ball. They're gonna. Oh, it's bobbled again, so they're just gonna get the out at first, and one run's gonna score. He was looking to come home with it, but he bobbles it. Schmidt comes in to score. It's now 5-1 Giants. Runners at second and third. Jeff McNeil bobbled the ball there, and that allowed Casey Schmidt to cross home plate, and he was forced to go to second base. So many bobbles here by the A's. And it will be Drew Gilbert now, with runners on second and third. The A's have treated the ball like a bar of soap this inning, as Gilbert squares to bunt, and he bunts it foul. Space is loaded here, as Matt Chapman was intentionally walked. I think I was looking away. I'm thinking it's runner at second and third. It's actually bases loaded for Drew Gilbert here, top of the eighth, 1 out. He swings and misses 1-2. Let me just see. I missed that one. How did Matt Chapman get? Was it Matt Chapman that hit the infield single? No, they intentionally walked Matt Chapman. So it's 1-2 now to Drew Gilbert, as he swings and misses at the slider. So they intentionally walked Chapman to bring the lefty up with Drew Gilbert, and Suarez gets the swing and miss he needs, and that's now 2 outs. Interested to see if maybe they could have pinch hit Jesus Rodriguez then, but maybe they don't want to sacrifice defense. Up 4 runs already. It's Jung Hoo Lee comes up looking to drive in more runs as he takes a slider for a strike. It's 0-1. A1 pitch here to Jung Hoo Lee. Bases loaded, 2 outs. And it's outside and it's 1-1. One pitch to Jung Hoo Lee. And he grounds it. Is it going to get it through? And it's bobbled again under the glove of Jeff McNeil. 1 run's going to score. 2 runs are going to score. And it's 7-1. Sorry, just 1 run. Getting too excited. Just 1 run. Devers was waving him home. I could not. They didn't show the angle. Just 1 run. As the ball gets under Jeff McNeil's glove. And it's 6-1 San Francisco, and the bases remain loaded. They call it a base hit, Jeff McNeil came rushing in and it's just under his glove as Bader takes low. It's the issue when I can't see the whole field. But it's 6-1 here to the Giants. Bader's ahead 1-0 with the bases loaded. The Giants scored 4 runs here in the top of the 8th. That's in the dirt and it's 2 and dome. Luis Ariz on deck. Luis Ariz, another monster game. Two pitch here to Harrison Bader, and that is a high drive and foul. He crunched it in the wind, but it was foul. Two one. It's here to Harrison Bader. It's a high drive. Right field. Out of here. Grand slam for Harrison Bader. He goes the opposite way. He uses the wind and he is pumped. 10-1 Giants. Grand slam for Harrison Bader. His 4th home run of the year. And this game is blown open. Home run for Harrison Bader, the Giants' 2nd home run of the game. Good opposite field approach. He strokes that to right field for a grand slam. And the Giants score 8 in the 8th. As Ariz hits one to right field. And that wind is going to knock that one down for a base hit. This is 10-1 to the Giants. And Harrison Bader gets a grand slam. And the Giants put up a 10 spot. Casey Schmidt is now batting. Bader, he knows he's carrying to right field and he just went the other way and used the wind to his advantage. And here's Schmidt now. 10-1 game. Runner at first, 2 outs, top of the 8th. He takes a strike down the middle. Schmidt, the 0-1 pitch, and it's fouled. O2 now to Casey Schmidt. O2 pitch here to Schmidt. 0-2 pitch and Schmidt flies this one out. It's going to be an adventure in the outfield. Butler will make the catch. And that is the end to the top half of the 8th. And the Giants score 8 runs. And here, jolly good takes. That's boom, boom, baseball.
When Liam streams your game, it's boom, boom, baseball. High, deep, and never coming back.
What an inning for the Giants there. Giants never score this many runs. It might be a good luck charm. We'll see. What have the A's got left? Probably nothing. It's all Giants here. 10-1 Giants. And Keaton Wynn's going to come in. Keaton Wynn, he throws a nasty splitter. And he throws a strike first up in his own one to Carlos Cortez. And he's now ahead 0-2, Keaton Wynn. I'm going to get a challenge here by the A's. And the call's going to stand. That was a strike. And that pitch is a ball, so it's 1-2 now. 1-2 to Carlos Cortez. Keaton Wynn. The pitch is grounded foul. And Cortez checks his swing there, and he does check his swing as they check the third base umpire. It's 2-2. It's Nestor Cortez. As that ball's in the dirt, and it'll be a full count here to Carlos Cortez. And there's a base hit for Carlos Cortez. Doubt the comeback's going to be coming here for the A's, but that if you're going to come back, that's the way to start it. 10-1 to the Giants here at Sutter Health Park. Brent Rooker now at the bat. And Brent Rooker takes way high, and it's 1-0. One 0 here to Brent Rooker. Keaton Win throws a splitter, a sinker, sorry, for a strike, and it's 1-1. Pitch is fouled off. That splitter caught a lot of the zone, but Rooker was only able to foul it off. He was on time at that one. Good swing there by Rooker. As he takes that slider down and away, and it's 2-2. As Suzak with a bad throw back to Keaton Win. Win had to go off the mound just to get that one. As Rooker swings and fouls, he was jammed there. Two-two here to Brent Rooker, and that's going to be strike three. He hung the splitter. Rooker was not ready for that, and that's the first out of the inning. Not really where Keaton would have wanted to throw that pitch, but it was effective as Rooker was froze. And that's one down. So 0-1 now here to Tyler Soderstrom. He walked in the sixth. And he hits one the other way. And that is a good diving catch by Drew Gilbert there for the out. Nice play by Drew Gilbert there. Beautiful catch. He laid out to get that one. And the pitch is low and it's 1-0. And the next new batter is Williams. Alika Williams. I do not know who that is. He's ahead to 2-0 here though. Alika Williams swings at one. And Bailey's going to make that a catch. And that is the final out of the inning. He did not realise that as he throws it over to Rafi Devers. And Jumpy Lee fell behind Gilbert, which maybe put him off. So a fun out to end the inning there. 10-1 Giants after 8. Wowee. Giants offense never does this. I'm shocked. I'm shocked. I thought if anyone was going to be scoring runs, it was going to be the A's. Wow. If you're watching, please smash subscribe and hit the like. or smash the like and hit subscribe even. Be much appreciated. We're going to be streaming baseball games every day and in the future NFL as well. And if you like this content, please, feel free to share. Having a lot of fun doing this so far. So we're just waiting for the top of the ninth now. This game is looking like it's going to be the Giants' win. So that means they're going to win first game of this three-game series, unless there is a true miracle by the A's. So here's Rafael Devers, and Carlos Cortez is going to be the pitcher. So we've got a position player on the mound for the A's. So he throws a strike at 74. And Devers swings and misses at the slider by Cortez, if it's even a slider. And Adamas, he hits a slow dribbler, and the catcher's just going to toss this to first base for the first out. And Devers is retired to Carlos Cortez. Some hitters love these at bats, some hitters hate them. It's either embarrassing or a good opportunity to dry the stats up. This is Willie Adamas, who's smiling for even bats. He takes a strike. And Adamas, it's a soft ground ball to the shortstop Hanez, who fires over to Kurt. So that's two outs, two quick outs for Carlos Cortez. And to think I called him Nestor at the start of this series, and now I know all about him. I know too much about him. Two outs here in the top of the ninth. It'll be Suzak. As it's 1-1 here to Suzak. Two on account here to Suzak. It's now 3-1. Three two here, pitch to Suzak. And it's outside. It's ball four. So Suzak tries to walk, and here comes Chapman. So Chapman's behind 0-1 here. And he goes the other way. And that ball's going to keep carrying and it's off the wall. The wind helps that one. Suzak's going to go and stop at third. Chapman into second. He's got a double. And the wind that one just took off in the wind. Here's Drew Gilbert. And Gilbert hits a fly ball. And this one's going to be caught by the shortstop to end the inning. So it remains 10-1. So we go to the bottom of the ninth. Giants winning 10-1. We'll see what happens at the bottom of the ninth, but it's definitely game over for the A's. Oh, again, thank you for spending your time watching this. If you are, I really appreciate it. Second stream in Jolly Good Text history. Second of many. As we're getting ready for the bottom of the ninth. It's going to be Joel Pagero, the reliever, into pitch for the Giants. They're not going to go with a position player. They do not want to give any hope to the A's. And here's Zach Geloff. He's had 2 errors today, so not his best day. He has got one hit as he takes inside, and it's 1-0. So he swings and misses at a fastball there, and it's 1-1. And the 1-1 pitch in the dirt, and it's 2-1. And he fouls off the 2-1 pitch, and it's 2-2. Bottom of the ninth here, Giants winning 10-1. 2-2 pitch is fouled again. 2-2 count here to Zach Geloff, and he lines one to left. And the wind, that ball just dies, and Gilbert has to get on his knees there. He thought that was going to be a routine catch. He said he has to get to his knees, but he does catch it for out number one. And he has a good laugh about it there. As Vieira with the pitch 101 on the outside corner, but scored a ball. And here's Lawrence Butler. He swings, and it's 1-1 as he fouls it off. There's a pitch, and that's grounded the other way. Chapman picks that, fires over to Devers, and that's second out. And so it'll be Jonah Heim here. Let's see what Jonah Heim can do. He fouls one off. I mean, there's 2 outs. 0-2 pitch to Jonah Heim. That's a ground ball to Matt Chapman. Matt Chapman fires it over to Devers, and that is the ball game. The Giants win 10-1. Home runs from Luis Ariz and Harrison Bader, and his was a grand slam. And the Giants win the series after dropping game 1. 10-1 to the Giants. Adrian Howes will get the win. He pitched a good game. 12 hits for the Giants, 5 hits for the A's, 3 errors for the A's. So the A's defense really let them down. They were bobbling balls all over the outfield in the top of the 8th. Harrison Bader made him that matches anyway with his grand slam. And the Giants take the series. The Giants are 2-0 in the Jolly Good Takes era. Anyway, thanks for watching. Make sure you hit the like and subscribe. And until next time, it's been Jolly Good Takes. I'm your host, Liam, and I'm out. Peace.
Thank you. See you next time. It was a blast.